All right, this is Sean with BadCoyoteFunky.com here with Justin, and we are checking out Bad Beets. Justin, tell me a little bit about the game.
Bad Beets is our newest game from Stoneblade Entertainment. It is a fast-paced card game for 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up. It's a lot about bluffing, about lying to your friends, and eating your vegetables. I'm happy to show you some more. Okay, so in Bad Beets, players all represent kids at the dinner table trying to get the vegetables off of their plate so that they can have ice cream. Everybody starts with 8 beets and 1 card in hand. You're going to be dealt, you're going to get passed a card from the player to your right. The first player just starts with an extra card. You pick the cards you want to keep, and you pass another card to the player to your left. Then, you say one of the 4 actions that you can take in a turn. Those are listed here on this reminder card, so that you can remember. You can eat a beet, which just gets rid of a beet, and nothing happens. You can't call bluff on that. Or, if you think you have one of the cards, or you want to claim you have one of the cards, you can share, giving 2 beets to another player of your choice. You can feed the dog, which lets you put 3 beets into the center. Or you can tattletale. If you can guess what card somebody else is holding, you get to give them 4 beets. Now, the beauty of the game is that whatever card you're claiming you have, it's face down. Nobody knows if you're telling the truth or not. So, you can call people out. If somebody claims one of those cards and you think they're lying, then they have to reveal their card, and if they were telling the truth, then you have to take an extra penalty from mom because you're calling people out when they weren't doing anything wrong. But if they were lying, then they lose their turn, and you get to get rid of a beat because mom's happy you're keeping order at the table. So that's the basics of the game. There's also 2 cards that are in orange here. These cards are used when it's not your turn, so it's really good to be able to bluff and hold those cards in your hand. If anybody claims feed the dog and you have copycat in your hand, you can immediately reveal it, get rid of 2 beets. And my favorite card, Nuh-uh, both for the name and for how powerful it can be. If you can trick someone into tattletaling on you, and you really have Nuh-uh in your hand, instead of them giving you 4 beets, you give them 4 beets. So it's a really fun little play on cards. Hard to use correctly, but when you do, incredibly powerful. And so the game basically will just continue. It's for 2 to 5 players, so it'll have continue passing cards around, continue to try to get rid of your beets. First one to get rid of their beets gets an ice cream token, and then the first person to 3 ice cream tokens in a standard session wins, but you can play as many or as few rounds as you like. And that's the basics of the game. It's really simple and really easy to learn, but there's a lot of strategy that comes behind it, a lot of fun, as you can hear from the background probably. That comes from lying and being able to call out your friends in a lie. There's even some advanced rules that help make the game a little bit more deep and strategic for real play groups. But one of the beauties of this game is that it's something that you can play with your family, something that you can play with your non-gamer friends. It's super fast, so it's a very quick, fun experience. But for real gamers, that depth of lying and bluffing and passing cards around can really make a really fun, really good long-term game. Cool.
And you also mentioned Stoneblade, you said you have an expansion now?
Yeah, so we have, in addition to Bad Beets, which is our new game, we have a new expansion for Ascension. We have an exclusive for Gen Con, which will eventually be available on AscensionGame.com, which is our location pack. And it's just $10, and it's a small little pack of 12 cards that get shuffled into any version of Ascension. And then the locations, whenever they flip up on a row in the center row, they actually modify that row for the rest of the game. So, for example, they can make monsters there easier to defeat. Or it could be that whenever you acquire a card there, you get a free Mystic or Heavy Infantry. Or different things that can kind of change the game as you play. So it's a really fun way to completely change up the game. Really cool little mechanic. Our most recent full expansion, Dawn of Champions, is available on iOS and Android as of a couple weeks ago. You can also get the box game, of course, from AscensionGame.com or your friendly local game store. And we have the Collector's Edition, which is a nice premium version of all of our Year 1 stuff. That's out on stores now. It's $100, but it's got foil tin, all foil cards, foil board, all kinds of premium, really elegant carry case. It's super fun. It's like the game I dreamed of making 5 years ago. It's exactly 5 years ago at this show when we made Ascension for the first time. And the Year 2 Collector's Edition will be coming out in the fall, in time for the holidays. Yep, we keep them busy. Yeah, we have that. We also have Soul Forge, for those that haven't checked it out. SOLFORGE. It's a game I co-designed with Richard Garfield, the creator of Magic the Gathering. We've been in beta for the last 2 years, and you can play it now on Android, iPhone, iPad, PC, via Steam. But the new full version is coming out this fall, so you can look for that as well. I would target late. I'd say like November-ish. Yeah.
One last time, it's Bad Beets.
Bad Beets.
Stone Blade Entertainment.
Woohoo!